What it does do, everybody, it's your boy Zenkai, and today we got some more Black Myth Wukong, but I make it 10x harder. Huge shout out to everyone that liked, commented, and subscribed in the last video. I am a small YouTuber, so anything at all to get me in the good graces of the algorithm is much appreciated. A lot of you left really nice comments. Like this guy, I appreciate you, brother. And this guy, I too appreciate you, brother. It's also fun to read about some of the shared experiences we had with bosses in this game. Good luck with Chapter 4, brother. You'll need it. But there was one guy in particular that I couldn't quite shake from my mind. This guy. He hit me with a rather iconic comment that shook my foundation. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This one kept me up at night. Not because of what he wrote. Well, we'll get to that. If you couldn't tell by reading what he wrote, he disliked one thing in particular. This word. Yeah, it's hitbox. I don't know what hitboxes did to this guy or his family. But, for some reason, he can't stand hearing the word hitbox. It could have been a bad Tarkov raid. I don't know. But hear ye. Henceforth this word shall be known as the box that shall not be named, to hopefully avoid irking someone into doing something they may regret. Oh, no. I was too late. Gone too soon. Never to return. Oh well, that's not what kept me up at night. What kept me up at night was checking his Twitch channel and comparing it with his YouTube channel. You seeing something wrong here?
Ooh, that's kind of small. Yikes.
It kind of looks like his entire audience doesn't follow his YouTube. Hell, he has more followers than VOD views. This looks an awful lot like botting to me. No? Like, I don't know. Maybe you deleted a bunch of VODs that I'm not seeing, but, this is kind of a bad look. Like, it's okay, my guy. I have no enemies. We have no beef. I actually appreciate what you said, because now I will be paying a bit more attention to my word choice for these videos. Just word it a bit better next time, yeah? Anyways, let's get into the video. I swear, it's always one guy. We start off Chapter 2 by walking on over to the Sand Gate village. Now, there are a lot of enemies in this area, so we're gonna actually avoid going towards the gate for now. Instead, we're gonna drop on down here and meet a new character, Dog, and our next boss. Now, Dog primarily deals with medicines, so we're not gonna be able to use his services all that much, unfortunate. The first boss we'll be facing this chapter is Lang-Li-Guhh-Baw, and he is another variation of the frog boss. The main difference being he uses 4 banes. In this case, he uses thunder, which if you get procced with thunder, you will take more damage in general, which is actually very devastating. In terms of the 4 banes, I would say thunder and maybe chill are probably some of the most dangerous. If you're not careful against a thunder boss, they can one-shot you. Now, there isn't a whole lot of difference between this boss and the frog boss. A couple of annoying things where he, like, sprays these, like, electric tadpoles at you. That's kind of annoying. But other than that, he was a good boss for knocking off the rust. Yeah, I got knocked back off the rust.
Disgusting!
Good, bro. I'm glad you ragdolled across the arena. Our boy Dog was super thankful for us getting his thing out of the frog's stomach. So in return, he makes us medicine?
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Remove. Thank God. Thought I was gonna have to drink it to get rid of it. If I accidentally forgot to include a death in the recording, I will just put like a little thing like right here. Now, I don't know why, but I decided to go around to the other side, and I picked this mushroom. This mushroom happened to be an enemy. He immediately clapped my cheeks. I don't even know why I did that. After respawning, I went to the right side of the map, and this is when I realized that this challenge is actually going to get much harder this chapter. This lesser Yao Guai, his health pool, I could feel it.
5 minutes later.
Tactical nuke incoming!
For those of you that didn't watch the last video till the end, for shame, we have 3 spark points remaining this chapter, so we're going to spend our third to last on health, leaving 2 more remaining. I then made my way to the area behind the gate that we originally saw, and then I opened the door for easier access. Now, opening the door made the rat archers on the roof descend, so I'm going to have to fight them. Unfortunately, I've kind of rolled up in this area with no resources, so this fight was a little bit closer than it needed to be.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Before continuing on to the next boss, I actually forgot to talk to an NPC, Guamatiamba, which may or may not be important for later in the chapters. I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just going to talk to him just to be safe. After speaking to him, he'll actually show up in that same chapter 2 area we're at. He ends up getting tied up by the rats. We have some parting words. He just tells us to leave and he can handle it himself. So we move on to the Earth Wolf, the next boss.
Hey, look what I find here in the desert. A small baby doggy. Meow. Where is your mother?
He's not too complex. You're just going to want to dodge around him. He's just going to be doing a lot of slapping, chomping, and the occasional dashing. Other than that, not really much going on here. The worst part is actually the enemies in the vicinity of the arena, because if you stray too far, you'll aggro them as well, and then you'll have to fight those guys on top of the boss, which happened to me a fair few times.
My baby doggy.
Stuck on this one.
He keeps sucking my toes. I think he's LGQ HD TV candidate.
He started attacking me just in the middle of the fight. Such a pain in the ass. Whoa! What just happened? What the fuck? What? Whoa! What? Oh, what? What? I don't even like want to continue the fight after that one. That one pissed me off. Are you for real? Yeah, bro. How does that feel? You cheat and I still beat you. You suck.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Earthwolf is my favorite spirit, so I will be equipping that. I also dump another spark point into Exhilaration. I wrap up exploring that side of the map until this rat finishes me off. With nothing else to do here, I open up the main gate. This is where we encounter our next 2 bosses, the second Rat Prince and the King of Flowing Sands. Yup, that's right. 2 bosses. We have to fight them together. Now, of this father-son duo, the son tends to be the one attacking you the most. He's in your face, he's swinging at you, dashing at you, leaping. And the father, he's actually hiding up on top of these pillars, throwing rocks at you. The father is actually a real pushover. If you start attacking him, he will get staggered until you kill him. Now, the thing is, there are 2 different ways of approaching this fight. You can kill the son first, and then the father will flee, which we're not going to be doing that because I want to kill all the bosses in the game, and if he flees, I will not actually be able to kill him myself. So, what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be killing the father first, which will then enrage the son, and then we kill the son. Really as simple as that. Also, interesting little tidbit, if you do it the other way, you don't actually get a spirit for this battle, but if you do it the way I'm going to do it, you do get a spirit. I don't know why. And another thing that I try to do during this fight is I try to line myself up with where the father would be throwing his rocks so that they're always hitting his son because it staggers him. The most efficient way of taking out these 2 is to get the son down as low as possible, and then you finish off the father. His enraged state will then have a lot less health, so you can finish him off quicker. The damage ain't flowing. Damage is quite stagnant, actually.
Why you bully me? You fucking bitch.
Oh, we can't. Alright, that was a little stressful. We got it.
Ooh, piece of candy.
After defeating them, we pick up the Shrine for the Valley of Despair, head into a cave, and we encounter our next boss, which is another offspring of the king we just killed, the first prince of the Flowing Sands. He's a bit of a wild child. At this point in the challenge, this is probably one of the first bosses that I would consider to have a large health pool, to the point that it's getting kind of concerning. He also does a good bit of damage. However, since he is a bit wild and he's kind of low IQ, as long as you play it safe, you should be able to clear him no problem. He doesn't really spam a whole lot. He's kind of slow. Oh, yeah. With him defeated, we acquire the R-Hat gold piece, which we'll be using in a further questline. He didn't break the wall during our battle. I'm now going to use the Wandering White to open up the secret pathway here and acquire the Loong scales. Those will allow me to face the Loong boss battles. These will be very difficult. I continue through the cave and beat down this dude for his spirit until happening upon the Crouching Tiger Temple. I grabbed the shrine, but I'm going to be saving the boss here for a little bit later, because beyond this bridge we have a whole nother area to complete. This is Fright Cliff. We're going to be doing a lot of things here. We need to make sure we're collecting the Eyes of Buddha from each of these statues, because we'll be using those to summon a boss a little bit later. Now that I'm not receiving vicious back shots, let's take the first Buddha Eye. It's actually kind of crazy. Like, I do, like, legitimately no damage to some of these lesser Yao Guais. Like, this guy is, like, he's, like, a regular enemy in this area. He honestly kind of feels like a mini-boss right now. In this crevice, I speak with the man in stone, which wants me to bring something to him from one of the bosses in the near vicinity. But before that, we gotta climb up this platform and grab another Buddha Eye. I also invest my final spark point into Instinct. Below the platform along the trail, we find another Buddha Eye. I then go a bit further down the trail to Rockrust Flat and acquire another Buddha Eye. Thank you. I walked up the staircase towards the waterfall. However, there were 3 horse squai waiting for me, and they proceeded to absolutely ram me. 3 of them on my ass. You know what? I'm not gonna do that long fight right now. However, I am going to be doing another long fight. We're gonna be doing the, I think this is the red long. And we couldn't do it in chapter 1 because obviously we didn't have the long scales yet, so.
Hit the back.
Pick a more apt choice of words. Come on, hit the back. Like huge cuddly monster. The red long is the first of 4 different long fights in this game. Now, longs are typically harder than your regular kings. However, they got some gimmicks to them that can potentially make them easier depending on how you look at it. For example, the red long, as we've stated twice already, hit the back. I'm going to be whacking him. As soon as he gets staggered, he'll be on his back. I have to destroy one of those things on his back. And I think I do that like 3 or 4 times, and then he dies. Other than that, my guys, please look at how much damage I am doing with my light attack combos to this enemy. This is not the first enemy that's gonna look like that. This is why I think we're probably gonna need to adjust the rule set going into chapter 3, because this is kind of insane. It may be a good idea to get Pluck of Many, but see, the problem with Pluck of Many is, like, it's good for people that can, you know, raise their mana. I can't really raise my mana, so Pluck of Many is kind of, like, I mean, it does a good amount of damage, but, like, does it do a good amount of damage with default items? I don't know about that one. Use slightly floating off the ground, and for some reason, if you're slightly off the ground, that means the box that shall not be named is actually all the way up in the sky. Couldn't get away fast enough if I tried, which I did. That's a new one. Alrighty then. Huh. Guys, in 82.1 hours of gameplay, that's my first ever crash. If you want any indication of why this game is probably going to be Game of the Year, let that be one of them. Now, like, am I happy that I crashed? No, not really. Do I count that as a death? I feel like I only count deaths if the Grim Reaper takes me, and he didn't quite take me. I feel like the game devs took me on that one. So you know what? No, I'm not counting it. I didn't die. We only count deaths on this channel. Not bullshit. Alright, I don't know what you did to my computer, little bro, but we're gonna take you out. Done like 0 damage. God, bro, if I get hit. Oh my god, my nose. What the fuck? Like a piece of dust just decided to butt fuck my nostril. That was cute. That was really cute of him, actually. You know, it would make sense for number 100 to be one of the most bullshit deaths I've ever seen. So it always hits you no matter what. So if he starts charging it doesn't matter. It does not matter if you stun him, immobilize him, or fuck his ass. He will always hit you with it. So maybe that's why it's happening. He gets knocked over like right when he starts using that and it hits me. Oh my god. That's actually insane. That's only our first long of the chapter. We got another long to do later on. After my triumphant victory, I made my way over to the Squall hideout and retrieved another Buddha eye. Right? Yes! What the fuck? Oh, 2 of them? From 3 of them? 4? Chill. What the fuck, bro? What in the hell was that? I just got gangbanged by like 4 of those dudes. Bro, I'm saying the most sus shit this episode. Okay, this time I really did retrieve the eye. I made my way further into the cave, and that's when I encountered a spirit version of this blue guy. Now, he is just the absolute bane of my existence. Now, in the regular game, I would consider this kind of a joke enemy. He just flails around and hits you. It's not really dangerous. For me, since I don't really do any damage, these enemies in general just feel like mini-bosses to me with their health pools and their damage output. And this dude's a spirit version, so he has even more health. On top of them being multiple of them in this area, just absolutely raining down hellfire on me. It was so rough. Like, 3 perfect dodges wasn't enough. These 2 next to each other, about the same difficulty as a boss in Chapter 5. Okay. Yep, he just shoved me aside and then ran through me. I can't, no, you can't, you can't say that. Oh my god, finally. That was aggravating. After overcoming that atrocity, I gather another eye. Right next to that Buddha eye is another boss. This is the Mother of Stone. Now, honestly, I thought this was another joke boss from my original playthrough. The Mother of Stone can't even hit you herself. She's an ad spawner, meaning she just spawns a specific set of regular lesser Yaoguai in the near vicinity, which you already have an idea of what the lesser Yaoguai have been doing to me, so that actually, this fight ended up being a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Don't do that against that enemy. These guys, they're annoying. They don't look dangerous, but like that little like poison shit they're doing, it's doing a lot of damage to me. After gathering the Essence of Stone from the Mother of Stone, I can return the Essence of Stone to the Man in Stone, and he will actually pop out and start to fight me for some reason. This guy is also a joke boss, but I have a feeling that thing raining
Ooh, piece of candy.
After that debacle, we head on over to this boar over here who is suffering from the worst hangover of his life. Luckily, the man we just beat as the remedy, a sobering stone. We retrieve it and then bring it back to him.
How refreshing. You woke me up. Thanks.
He is thankful for our help, so he decides to let us in on a little secret, the Golden Kingdom of Sahali. He is currently looking for leads related to it, so we will meet him later at the Crouching Tiger Temple. But first, we gotta deal with our next two bosses, the Stone Vanguard and the Shigandang. Now, if you guys didn't know, you can actually, if you approach the map from this side first, you can awaken Shigandang right here, and they'll actually fight. Oh, actually, I think I probably couldn't do that right now. Oh, cool, they despawned on me. Yeah, if you walk over there, you'll fight the Stone Vanguard, but if you awaken this guy, there'll actually be a unique animation, and they'll both fight each other. However, I think that's cheating, because the Stone Vanguard is typically the one that gets killed, and then you have to fight the Shigandang. So yeah, I will be just battling the Stone Vanguard and then the Shigandang.
No, don't do it!
Oh my god, so the Stone Vanguard. What is there to say about this guy? He does a lot of damage. His health pool. I want you to just ignore what I'm saying real quick and just stare at his health bar while I'm attacking him for a little bit. Yeah, it's bad. This boss made me almost just completely scrap the challenge. I could not believe how much health this guy had. This battle would take me so long to complete that, quite frankly, I would be tired by the end of it. It was physically exhausting battling this boss. I would have to dodge so many times, press the X button so many times, that I was getting exhausted by the end of each attempt. You know, the more I think about it, is this challenge really gonna even be possible in the later chapters? I'm struggling a lot in chapter 2. Like, if I get to, like, chapter 5, am I gonna get one-shot by everything? Am I gonna have to, like, do no-hit fights the entire game? Because I've seen no-hit fights. Like, I know they're possible, but the thing is, most of those people, like, what they're not telling you is they have the best armor in the game. It's fully upgraded. They're using medicines. They're, they got the most they got all the strands. Like, they got everything. So, I don't have those things. I don't know, bro. Maybe it wouldn't be big brain strategy. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get it now. It's just, it's a battle of attrition, man. This is a long battle. This isn't very fun. Like, I just do like half of my combo. Maybe if I'm lucky, I get a full combo in. Okay, go fuck yourself, brother. And then like maybe a little bit extra, but like then like I just have to sit back, wait for him to do everything. It's a long process with how little damage I'm doing. After about 30 minutes of bashing my head into a wall, I decided I would actually like to bash my head into a wall in-game as well, and picked up a Zerd Dust instead. Oh my god, Bro. Stone Vanguard may not have given me my most deaths. In fact, it only killed me 20 times. The thing is, 5 minutes per run times 20. Guys, that's 100 minutes. Hands are drenched in sweat. Guys, I have clammy hands. My hands are drenched in sweat. I have run a marathon all over my controller. This thing is quite literally dripping sweat from it. You're telling me this thing gonna be harder? Is it gonna be just as bad? I'm gonna lose it. Good news. Shigandang has a little bit less HP than the Stone Vanguard. Now, of course, a little less is really nothing to celebrate about. The big problem is he has a lot of hard-hitting AoE abilities. And my god, I'm so sick and tired of AoE abilities. You're gonna see later on in the video what I mean. Seems very selfish. It's kind of silly. That's fun, I guess. These attacks. Attacks are kind of high. I'm playing like absolute shit right now. Bro, I still have to verse the Tiger's Acolyte. Or not the Tiger's Acolyte, the Tiger Vanguard. Also, like, how do you dodge that attack? Do I need to be dodging, like, into his asshole? Because I dodged outwards towards the front of him there, and I still got hit by it. These outward attacks that, like, go through the entire arena, I'm not a huge fan of them because this game doesn't have a very good jump. This is the best a monkey can do when it comes to jumping. If I'm gonna put myself through this, y'all fuckers better be liking the video. Y'all fuckers better be liking the video, subscribing, leaving the most positive comment I've ever seen in my life. Alright, first of all, we're gonna be doing 0 backseating, okay? Bro, I'm like talking to fucking nobody. Oh no! Fuck! Like my heart's beating fast. I mean, that's something. I mean, at least I know I'm alive. After what I can only describe as an encounter that shaved multiple years off my life, I'm now going past the shrine over here and fighting this guy. Now, if you guys have ever fought this guy before, you know what he can do. He will one-shot you. This guy is notorious for one-shotting people. Like, bro. I don't do damage. This is rough, man. Even the spirits feel hard.
Ooh, piece of candy.
After putting the governor down, I can slide down this trail and acquire Pluck of Many.
Oh, cool, cannons. Those will hurt. They do!
What do you think of that, Mr. Pajama-wearing, basket-faced, slipper-wielding, Clyde-3-buckle, gather-up-and-blade mob-bleathering gomerel, Jesse-off-looking stoner, near-flukish-and milk-drinking, soy-faced, shell-pit, min-mouthed, sniveling worm-eyed, hootin' block, vile, stooching, calibrate tatty. Ew.
Further down the trail, we encounter the Gore-Eye Daoist. He primarily deals in poison. He is proficient at spreading poison around the arena so that it's always ticking you down. He also occasionally catches you off guard by slapping you hard. He doesn't really have that much HP. This is also my first opportunity to test out the damage of Pluck of Many, and as you can see, it's honestly not that impressive. I was under the impression it was going to be very strong, but as it turns out, one useless monkey that has turned into 5 useless monkeys is still a useless monkey. Tree in my way? On my last leg. At this point, I was sick and tired of using Azure Dust, so I switched back to Red Tide. After defeating the Daoist, I head on back to the Crouching Tiger Temple, where first I'm going to talk to the boar here. He wants Jade Lotus, which normally I would have some Jade Lotus in my inventory. Since I can't use medicine this run, I really haven't been picking that many plants, so I had to go out and find one, which wasn't very fun. I'm just going to skip ahead to when I give it to him. He'll go return to the first place that we found him, and now we're going to begin a... oh my god, it's the Tiger Vanguard.
Bloody hell. What's the hold up this time?
The Tiger Vanguard is arguably the second skill check boss most of you faced in your first run of the game. He just does a lot. He has a very large health pool. He does a lot of damage. He has extremely long strings of combos. How long? We're talking about 7 attacks worth of a combo. He has teleporting moves. He has Rock Solid, which is essentially a parry. He has ranged attacks. He has tornadoes. And he has a speed blitz that can nearly one-shot you. All of this culminates into a very difficult boss fight, as you will see.
Take this! Watch me, fool! Slash!
My reward for defeating him is the Rock Solid spell, which is absolutely not worth it. I'm never going to be using this. Underneath his arena, I encountered a group of 4 civets, one of which had a spirit. Absolutely testing of my mental. Dude, like, just even getting spirits is hard. Dark Souls enjoyers, play the game like this. I think you'll enjoy it. If you like getting fucked in the ass on repeat, I think you'll enjoy it. Who am I kidding? You're a Dark Souls player. You probably love getting fucked in the ass on repeat. Going down this trail takes us behind the Windseal Gate. There's also a shrine here, as well as another encounter with U-Dog.
Oh, it's you again. You've beaten the Acolyte.
Depends on which one you're referring to. On the other side of the Windseal formation, we see Leaderboard again, who is... I don't know what he's doing. He's vandalizing these statues while talking about dragons. Proceeding to the back of the Tiger Vanguard's area takes me to another side of the village, where I end up getting ambushed by 3 Master Splinters, one of which has a spirit.
Ooh, piece of candy.
For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I put my trust in I can't go. I didn't know you could get off. I didn't know you could get hit off that edge. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I ever experienced fall damage, or like falling off the map, was in Pagoda Realm, in Chapter 3. I didn't know there wasn't an invisible wall there. That's crazy. You learn something new every death in this game, I swear to God.
Where's my phone? I can't find it.
I'm going to look for him. If you couldn't tell from that little intro, this is the Tiger's Acolyte. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even remember this guy. He kind of just appeared out of nowhere this run. He doesn't have a ton of health, but he does a very large amount of damage. Probably some of the most damage out of any of the bosses I've faced. It was kind of crazy. And another thing is, on this little tiny bridge, you can actually get knocked off the edge and die, which I had no idea that was a thing. And also, since he has such a small health pool, and normally in a run you would kill this guy in like a minute, maybe tops, this guy is extremely difficult for some reason, because he's just spamming all of his moves, and he will nearly insta-kill you. It's quite problematic. Long way to go. I'm pretty dead though. He's rolling around like a fucking psychopath. I'm dead and he's still rolling around like a psychopath. Spamming the shit out of me. When? Yeah, bro. This is so much fun. okay then. Yes, it probably is. You probably should have go. You shouldn't have attacked me. You shouldn't have tried to kill me. You should have go look for your son.
With all my skills, I failed.
Good. I'm glad you failed. Stay dead. Go look for your son next time, stupid. Our gift for defeating him is a rattle drum because, yep, the deadbeat father that he is, we have to go find his son for him. So we have to rattle this drum at 3 different locations where a bunch of zombies will try to attack us, but that's really not that important. At the 3rd location, the sun will appear, and he'll jump down this well, and that's when we meet our next hard boss. Yes, it's never ending. The Mad Tiger. Yup, another tiger.
Look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Here's the cover!
Yes, your eyes did not deceive you. He did just one-shot me. This boss is like the Tiger Vanguard, but if he had a little bit less health, was 10 times faster, and did 2 times the damage. Holy crap. When I say fast, this boss will blitz you in no time at all. He will repeatedly spam his combo. You don't get a second to breathe. And he's also got the patented AoEs and long-range abilities. It's insufferable. A rock fell on me. Why, but the last little bit to proc shit feels like it's 10 times. Oh. I can just imagine the crazed, insane look in my eyes right now. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
The next day.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm awake. It is tomorrow. Let's do this, I guess. This tiger was beginning to test my patience, so I decided that I needed to change up some of my spark allocations. I removed a point from instinct and a point from exhilaration, and instead I decided to put it into crash and stagnation in the mysticism tree. I'm hoping I'll feel a significant enough damage difference from my immobilize to be able to take down this boss. Thank Lord! Adios mio! So what did we learn? Immobilize strat. We're feeling triumphant, but yeah, we're not done yet. Now we gotta go back to the drunken boar, and we're gonna fight him this time. This fight is kind of a joke normally, but since I don't really do a whole lot of damage, he kind of fucks me up. Other than that, it takes me a few tries to learn when to hit him. hit me with the pocket sand. I thought I had to get him to like half HP. I have to actually get him all the way down? I don't remember. This is rough.
Give it another bash.
Upon defeating him, we can finally enter the Golden Kingdom of Sahali, which this kingdom has been destroyed. Why? Because they don't vibe with Buddhism anymore. Yikes! What happened when they stopped vibing with Buddhism? A gigantic beetle appeared, but the Yellow Wind Sage is using his Samadhi Wind to keep him at bay, and he needs our help. However, before that, we have to verse the Tiger Vanguard again, albeit a much easier version of him.
You have to pass me to reach the king. Cross slash. Go back. You have some skill.
Defeated, the Tiger Vanguard tells us to speak with the Yellow Wind Sage. He tells us to go down there and fight with Fuban, the giant beetle. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, would you believe me if I said Fuban had one of the largest HP pools in the entire chapter, and you can only hit him in 2 specific places, his front hands? Yeah, you would probably be like, man, that's tough. How many tries did it take you? Well, about that. Fuban actually ended up being one of the easiest bosses this chapter. For a reason I was kind of expecting, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting it to be so obvious. You'll see when we get to it.
One must rely on none but themselves.
I'm letting you do all the damage from now on. Have fun. Have fun, big boy.
Such ferocity was unforeseen. My apologies.
A lot more than me. I'm gonna stay over here. Have fun. Look at how much damage he does. Like, look at him go. Look at how much damage he's doing. Yeah, I'm not here. I didn't even need my help if you can do this much damage. Go, guy. You're killing it. Good job. Oh! Yo, stop being a tornado and fight him, please. The tornado sucks.
No one would fear you.
No, please don't get closer to me. Shockwave's working. Let's kill him.
No, Toto, strike.
No, I think I'll keep talking. You have fun, my guy. You're killing it. I don't count this. Like, I already fought through it. To be honest here, you think I'm gonna walk over there, risk dying, and have to do this 15, 20 minute fight here? Are you out of your damn mind? I don't think so. Good work. You almost got him. You're almost there. Just hit him like one more time. Good shit. Oh my god, bro. After I fight the Black Long, I'm gonna have to fight this guy? Somebody get me a stretcher. Somebody bring an ambulance. Next up, we got the Black Long. Surprisingly, I don't think this boss is very difficult. The biggest gimmick with this boss is he has a lot of health, and he does a decent amount of damage. But the thing is, he swings really slow, and he has really small combos. If you just play this fight patiently, it's not even a challenge. You went pretty slow, but it was rather effective. Nice combo. Sure. That might change. Oh, why do all the balls in this chapter? Oh my god, it's oh, about to get so what do I do there? The box that shall not be named on that one is not good. That one really wasn't that bad. With the Black Long defeated, that means we're on our final boss of the chapter, the Yellow Wind Sage. Much like all the bosses that have been before him, he's got a lot of health, a lot of damage, scripted damage, teleportation, AoEs. Did I say he has a big health pool? Because yeah, he has a big health pool. He's also got this tornado effect where he starts to like condense the arena and you have to be by him. And he can even like hide outside of it, which I think is bullshit. He also primarily uses like this spear trident thing, and it is so visually tough to keep track of that thing for prolonged periods of time. Other than that, this was just a gigantic battle of attrition. I was constantly running out of mana by the halfway mark, and I would just fall apart after that. Once I actually learned how to do the fight, it was so much better. The staff is kind of hard to keep track of.
The next day.
Alright guys, I know you're gonna look at the deaths real quick and you're gonna be like, holy crap, 100 deaths? He jumped very far forward. Guys, I just need to get this off my chest. This is the worst designed boss in the game. I don't care what anyone says. A boss should not be able to retreat to an out of bounds area. Repeatedly during phase 2 and 3 of this fight, he just jumps outside into the tornado area, and I can't even hit him. He can hit me, I can't hit him. So I have to coax him into the center of the arena just to be able to hit the guy. And like on top of that, He has all these hard-hitting AoE abilities, that big-ass spear that's just swinging everywhere. I get clipped by everything. Like, unless I'm, like, completely all the way up in his legs, I'm fucking choking on his cock. Like, I'm not being able to dodge anything. So I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, it may look like I'm brute forcing him, because I am. That's the only way I can do this. It's the only way I do damage. Like, guys, I'm doing 0 damage. I can't even, like, rely on focus point attacks because they break my rhythm. I have to just keep spamming him with light attacks and occasionally throw in an immobilize. Pluck of Many is not viable. It uses too much mana. Cloud Step is, or Misty Step, I don't know, man. Baldur's Gate 3's got me fucked up. It's the only way I can even get away from him. And then the transformation is, like, my most consistent damage. The fight, it lasts so long, I can use the transformation multiple times. Anyways, I think you have an idea of what I've been facing. So without further ado, let's see the attempt that beat this fucker, finally.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Oh, you almost had it. You're gonna be quicker than that.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
What the dog doing?
Let it go. The dog with the butter. Let it go. I'll let the butter on him. The dog with the butter.
Why you bullying me? You fucking bitch, why you bullying me? Why you bullying me?
What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Helicopter, helicopter. Paracopter.
I'm dying. Help me.
Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's start. Take it back now, y'all. Right foot, let's start.
Hey, look at Randy Orton slithering.
Left foot, let's start. Right foot, let's start.
What the f is that? What the f?
The damn ball!
Right foot, let's start. Right foot, let's start. Left foot, let's start. Right foot, let's start. Right foot, let's start. Right foot, let's start. Left foot, let's start. Right foot, let's start.
Let the wind kill.
Right foot, let's start. Right foot, let's start. Right foot, left.
It's so sad Steve Jobs died of Ling.
Left foot, let's start.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
Ling-Guhh-Baw.
What the dog doing?
Right foot, let's start.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
They will never forgive. So be it. Now.
This boss can go fuck itself.
Spell and snatch the great sage's relic.
That out of bounds bullshit, I'm sick and tired of it. 424 deaths, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Someone fucking end my life. Holy shit, I'm in a different state of mind. It took me 3 different days to beat this shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. If chapter 3 is any harder than this shit, I'm gonna actually probably end up dying.
Remember how I said, like, during Tiger Vanguard, my heart was beating fast? My heart's beating slow right now. My heart's not even beating fast. My heart is beating slower than usual. I think I'm dying.
Amitabha.
Yeah, Ami, get the fuck off my screen, Ling-Yi. Chapter 2, done. Chapter 3, it's out when it's out.
He said it'll be out when it's out. And we like that. It'll be out when it's out.
Peace. Ayo, what's up? This is Editing Zenkai. We forgot a total of 2 deaths from the Tiger Acolyte, 1 death from Mad Tiger, and we actually added a death during Yellow Wind Sage, which means that we have a total of +2 deaths. So we will add 1 and 2. There we go. Now we're all set for Chapter 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a good one, and